Yes, of course, Christmas is a time for giving. And as we just saw, Derek is finding out about this Cork charity that's helping struggling families at this time of year. So let's get back down to him. Derek, take it away.
Yes, thank you very much, Tommy. Welcome down here to Feed Cork HQ, a food bank to help those most at risk of food poverty. And Pastor Ham Sermons.
That's right.
All the way from Florida, USA.
That's right.
Ham, tell us about the work you do here.
Yeah, Feed Cork was established by Cork Church as a response to food poverty. We started about 5 years ago, and we work on the other side of homelessness, in that we're trying to keep people in their homes and to bridge the gap sometimes between income and, the outgoings of what people are able to do. So we started about 5 years ago with about 5 baskets. In 5 years, we've done about 50,000 food parcels. We've helped, I think we've delivered about 2 million meals now. And our goal is to help people face food poverty with dignity and respect. When they come in, we treat them with a lot of love and care.
And the numbers have grown, Hamp, over the last year, haven't they?
Yeah, that's right. Due to the cost of living crisis, we've seen the numbers increase from, like last year, at this time, we had around 850 people registered. This year, we have about 1,952 people registered.
Okay, so more than 100%.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And you find people on fixed incomes, people that are working full-time. They've got... the bills are going up, the wages are shrinking, and so we're here to help as many as we can.
It's a tough time, and this wouldn't happen without the volunteers, Hamp, as well.
That's right. We have a wonderful group of volunteers. You see them working away in the background here. It takes about 400 man-hours a week to shift the amount of food, anywhere from 3 to 5 tons, depending on the week that we have. To supply what we do, and we try and give out what's equivalent to anywhere from 120 to 150 euros worth of food a week to people, so that we treat it like a shop. They can come through, they register, they come through, they can choose what they want, so we're not just throwing a food parcel at them. You can see all of the different products that we have here supplied by Food Cloud, Tesco, different partners that we have in the city.
And not only are you based here in Cork City, but you've actually expanded across the country.
That's right.
As well.
That's right. We've helped other churches that wanted to do something very similar in their community. We're Feed Dublin in Blanchardstown at Britannia Church. We're also in Feed Wexford. There's a Feed Wexford, there's a Feed Clare, and we also have a Feed West Cork out in Drumalee.
Just out the road here
as
well.
That's
so
right.
Really, really important work. But without the volunteers, it wouldn't happen. Well, you're a coordinator with the programme. Tell us about your work.
My work, I suppose, we just organise the volunteers week in, week out, just to make sure we have enough cover so we can run this efficiently every week. Again, we couldn't do it without them. We have, we can turn like euro into about 18 euros, with the different, with the amount of food and stuff that we get in. And I suppose we have a GoFundMe page that we've set up for the cost of living crisis, especially for Christmas, because we know people are really going to be pinched their collars this year. We're 4 weeks away and it doesn't even feel like Christmas, that kind of way. So, and then when people come in, we register everybody that comes in just in case there's an issue with food, so we can contact them, whatever. It's just so professionally done.
And it's very laid back. It almost feels like a supermarket, as Ham said.
It does, yeah, and it has to be that way because you have families, people coming in here with children, and we don't want kids to remember, oh, Mammy got a bag of food from somewhere down the street there. This is just such a fun place to come. With the child, if you have to come in here, it's a happy, safe space.
Absolutely, no stigma attached.
No stigma, and we have the cafe, which is complimentary, and it's run beautifully, and so it's a really nice space,
And Gavin, you look after the after-school fuel programme. What's involved in that?
Yeah, we're feeding about 60 children every weekend, 52 weeks a year. We're getting our hot meals to them. We get supported by Brook Foods, the local catering company. We're working with all the deaf schools around Cork City and County.
And how many kids are in your programme now?
We've about 60 on it now. Now we've a potential to do 3,000. We've a lot of schools asking us to help them out, but again, we're relying on vans. So we need funds for, and we need a bit.
Relying on people's generosity. And of course, the Tesco Christmas appeal is kicking off, Ham.
Yeah, that's right. That's happening this weekend at all the large Tesco stores across the country. They're asking customers to buy a non-perishable, put it in the trolley, whatever charity it is, doesn't matter. help support them. Charities at this time are relying on generosity to help with the swell of need around Christmas time. So we're asking people, we're going to be in Tesco's Douglas, we're going to be in Tesco's Middleton this weekend. We're asking people to donate there, donate food as they're shopping.
And you can do it online for the first time ever this year as well.
That's right, which is very convenient. If you're an online shopper, you can buy a food parcel there. It's a very slick way to do it, and people don't even have to come into the shop.
All right. Well, thank you so much for
thank
talking to
you.
us here this morning. You're doing fantastic work here in the ground. To all the volunteers here at Feed HQ down in Cork. Back to you in the studio. Thank you very much. That was lovely.
Thank you so much, Derek, for that, for giving
Great
us
work.
a little bit of insight into what is happening around the country. Unfortunately, it has to happen around the country that so many people need those.
And thank you to the volunteers there. Obviously, that wouldn't be happening without them.
Doing amazing work.
So, yeah, great work there. Now, a new survey shows that half of young people say they would cut back on eating meat and taking flights to save the environment.
I know some young people who won't walk half a kilometre down the road to the gym. But anyway, let us know your thoughts. More on that next.